Alright YouTube, what's going on? My name is Denonu, the man with the biggest and the most blackest privilege on YouTube. And my bad for not posting a video for the past couple weeks. Over Christmas break, I got a new HD TV, well 4K TV rather, and a couple new computer parts. And while plugging all that stuff in over Christmas break, I kind of had to redo my whole entire setup as far as how I have everything laid out, and ran into a couple computer problems that kind of made me so that I couldn't record videos and upgrade videos for a little bit. So it's not that big a deal, but I finally got everything fixed. So I feel like making like 2 or 3 videos just because I know I haven't did anything in the past couple weeks since before Christmas. But it looks like 2018 is getting off to a really a really bad start. Apparently YouTube thinks it's used to be E-Bomb's world back in the day, because you got dead bodies on here on YouTube. Like the first week going into 2018, everybody's putting up YouTube videos talking about some YouTuber I never heard of. What's his name? Logan Paul, Jake Paul, something. And apparently, I'm assuming he has over 1 million subs, otherwise people wouldn't be talking about him. But apparently he flew over to Japan to where they got that suicide forest, and then filmed a dead body and threw it up in a video. And apparently people didn't like that. I wonder why. Just saying. I mean, who'd have thought people wouldn't want to see dead bodies? It's I've been seeing a few people on my YouTube timeline talking about it, only because I don't sub to a lot of the bigger name people that a lot of people know. So I don't follow like the extremely popular people, but it's news that's been going around and people talk about it. They do commentaries, so that's how I've been hearing about it. And I just wanted to do something similar, but just give my quick thoughts on it. You know what I'm saying? This isn't going to be a long ranting video because there really isn't a whole lot I can say on the subject. But honestly, I just think it's fucked up. Not the fact of him showing the dead body, because I mean it is what it is. I think that's fucked up. You don't do that on YouTube, what I think is even more fucked up is being a content creator. It's like every time one of these bigger channels does something stupid, they hit everybody with the repercussions of it. That's why videos are probably getting demonetized now, and you're only allowed to show certain things in the videos. It's like, why would you show a dead body on YouTube? You know what I'm saying? Like, as a content creator, my first thought is, number one, that's fucked up. I wouldn't do that. That's pushing it. 2, if I were doing a video like that, right? Now, granted, if I had millions of subs, and for whatever the reason, people wanted to see what this suicide forest is, I'm gonna go there. I may film it legally, like I wouldn't break no laws in filming it, because I don't know, what kind of laws they got over there as far as doing it. But I'm not gonna break laws for YouTube. Get the fuck out of here. But I'd film what I could, and if I see a dead body, it is what it is. I would make a commentary talking about it, like what I'm doing here now. I wouldn't show the dead body. That's disrespectful as shit. And I haven't seen it because, like I said, I don't watch the guy's videos, but I've heard through other YouTubers that he made an apology video talking about he didn't know it was so upsetting. That's bull fucking shit. I'm not one of these YouTubers who do this, but you don't have millions and millions of subs and not think that any repercussion you do on your channel is gonna not reflect your channel. That's bullshit. You're not gonna fly out to another country, go into a place called the suicide forest that's known for having dead bodies in it, hoping to not see a dead body, and then record it. That's bullshit. He knew exactly what he was doing. He knew why he was doing it. He was doing it for the views and for the exposure. That's it, plain and simple. It is what it is. He probably thought, well, I got a few million subs, I can take a hit, but this is gonna have everybody talking about me, so everybody is gonna know who he is. This was a marketing scheme. That's exactly what it is. This wasn't him uploading a video and be like, oh, I'm sorry I uploaded, I didn't really think it was that big a deal. No, fuck that. If he did, then he's fucking stupid. And don't get me wrong, Stupid people don't get to blow up anywhere in life. That's just the way it is. Unless you're like rich and stupid, that's the only way that's gonna go down. But it's not possible. You're not that dumb. Just saying. Like my channel has what? Like what? I think this channel has what, under 1,000 subs, and my other one has what, around 2,000, maybe a little bit over, a little bit under. And even I think like a damn marketing executive when it comes to certain things. Like I'm just gonna be me, you know. But there are certain things I wouldn't do because of that. I'd be like, fuck that. That has my name on it. You know, maybe I'm different from most YouTubers out there. I don't know, because a lot of YouTubers be fucking up where I don't. You know, I have a lot of pride in what I do. I'm not saying I'm one of those people where everything has to be perfect, but I have a lot of pride as far as who I am, things that I would do, right and wrong, all that stuff. You know, I'm not gonna do that because of. Now, if somebody was like, yeah, but if you do this, you know, you can get 10 million subs by tomorrow, I'm still not gonna do it. That's just the way I am. YouTube, at least for me, isn't, you know, a fucking money scheme. You know, it's a hobby. You know, I have a job in the real world. That's my life. That's my job. You know what I'm saying? Not YouTube. I don't do this to make money. I think I make like what, $2 or $3 from YouTube a month, if that, maybe $5. I think the most I made was when I was uploading Dragon's Dogma videos, what, 2 or 3 years ago? Maybe 4 or 5, given the years I've been doing YouTube. But I think I made like $50 off a couple videos. That was about it. You know, so to me, that ain't shit. That ain't gonna pay my bills. You know, even if I was making a few grand off of a video, it's still, I'm not gonna do it, because that's not me. You know what I'm saying? I have integrity. You know, there's only certain things that I'm gonna do and what I'm not gonna do, and that's the way it is, regardless of money, subs, views, whatever. And what I think is fucked up about the whole situation is that these bigger content creators, like I said, every time they do something, it hits everybody else. So I'm not gonna call it a mistake, because a mistake is when you do something that you don't recognize you're doing it. And I firmly believe he knew damn well what he was doing, so that is not a mistake. He did that. That's called an intentional. You know, you're doing that intentionally, so that's not a mistake. But what he chose to do, rather, I think it's kind of fucked up how people, when they get that big, they always try to see how can they get over on people, or how they can one up somebody else. And that's all it is. You see it a lot with prank channels and other channels who do gimmicks like that, you know, stuff outside of gaming most of the time, where they if they're doing pranks or something like that, they try to one up each other on pranks to see who could do the most outrageous thing on camera and then film it. And I mean, I get that. I guess that's kind of, you know, the same as far as gaming or commentaries, where you want to pick, like, you want to talk about what's hot or play like the newest game out there. I mean, otherwise you're gonna get oversaturated by everybody else. So I can understand him doing that, but it's like somebody should have been like, yo, look, that's fucked up. You shouldn't do that. And like, nobody told him. I don't know if he's hanging with a bunch of yes men or people who just, you know, like to get on their knees for him, but it's just like nobody told him that shit was wrong. You know, I can understand if he went over there by himself, but from what I understand, he went over there with like 4 or 5 other people. And it's like, come on, man. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, YouTube, but you have kids who watch these videos. I'm not saying, like, I know I curse a lot in all my videos, but, you know, that's just, you know, that's a part of who I am. I mean, I could turn it on and off it easy, but unless you guys want to hear a lot of yes ma'ams and yes sirs, because that's how I talk at work, you know, I could do that too. But it's just one of those things where, you know, I think this is going to hit YouTube hard eventually. Probably not, you know, initially, but they're probably going to be looking into making some new changes to their terms of service and change something else down the road because of what he did. And I just think it's messed up for everybody else, you know, us normal guys who just try to do what we do. And because everybody's going to get hit by something, you know, just like when PewDiePie said the N-word in a live stream and people started to make videos about that, and it was just like, and then right after that, it was like, oh, YouTube terms of service changed. Now everybody's videos getting demonetized and things like that. So, I mean, it just sucks, man. It really does. Like, I don't know, YouTube. I mean, it's just because I can't blame YouTube for that, because that's on him. That's on him and his entourage of people who uploaded that video. And it's just messed up that, well, I could blame YouTube, YouTube to an extent. I think they should have a system in place where in order for you to upload videos, they have to at least look at it, before anybody else sees it. Let's say you upload a video, it goes into their system and it goes into like a queue to where somebody has to sit down and watch your video in order for it to get, processed and then have other people see it. It shouldn't be done by a computer. I'm pretty sure they make enough money to hire buildings size full of people, have just buy a couple buildings, fill it with a bunch of users who watch videos, that are uploaded, and, just do it like that. That way, if let's say he did try to upload this or somebody else tried to upload something else, something similar or something that didn't, breach their terms of service, they can easily get, flagged and get the video took down before anybody else even seen it. So I can blame YouTube on that, and YouTube isn't transparent enough with their company. They're not bad technically, since they offer a platform that people can upload videos on. Even though a lot of people don't like them, a lot of people bitching and moaning, but they're not switching from YouTube either because they know they're the biggest game out there. So I can blame them for that aspect. They should have had a better system in place. On Paul's end, whatever his name is, I blame him for just uploading the video. I mean, it's just, I don't know. I would call that a bad video because I would have thought of something else, or at least did something else talking about it or showing it, or, I would have probably did everything outside of breaking the law and showing a dead body. I mean, if you really wanted to talk about this suicide virus, because I don't understand why else would you go over there, to that place and see that. But I mean, maybe that appeals to teenage kids and young white people. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm from the inner city in Baltimore. I mean, I've seen dead bodies when I was a kid, so I mean, it's not an experience where it's like, oh man, I really want to do it. Like, nah, stinks like shit and makes you feel miserable. But anyways, that's just been my thoughts on the whole Paul situation and everything like that. So I just wanted to get my thoughts out there about it, and this was the most talked about thing on YouTube, so I figured why not get my thoughts on it, to get my commentary mojo back, from Christmas break and everything. So my name is Denonu, the man with the biggest and the most blackest privilege on YouTube, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.